I asked him to come today. I respect this dude. Y'all know the only other guy that's ever trained has been Ray Higdon. No other dudes have been in here. Okay, so if you haven't followed him, check him out. Let me, where, there he is. Okay, so let's put it, make sure you put your phone on speaker view, because you're gonna want to feel his energy. You're gonna want to see his face. He is legit one of the most passionate people I know. Buckle up, stay safe, okay? Because he might just whoop your ass, okay? But it's necessary. It's all necessary, okay? So thank you guys so much, Drake. I'm gonna give it to you. Appreciate you so much. Honored you could be here. There you go. Can you unmute? There you are.
What's up? How you guys doing? Y'all doing good? I am excited for this call. I see Jennifer on the line. I see cameras on. This is going to be a good one. Hi, Jennifer. What's up? Guys, I'm excited. This is, obviously, me and Michelle, we met, at A&MP. It's pretty crazy. I went up to her and I was sitting in the front row, and good God, I was probably making $600, $1,000 a month at that time, $2,000 a month. And I was sitting there, and, my mom's name is Michelle. And, I was sitting there and I was listening to her story and, just what all she went through in the trials and tribulations. And I was just listening to her, and then we were in the back, and, I'm kind of different, I'm very high energy. I'm like, I like, the underdogs. And, I went in the back, and I think we were like sitting, I like stood by her, and I was like, hey, what's up? I was like, yo, I really love your story. I was super inspired by you. It's crazy. My mom's my biggest motivation. Her name's Michelle as well. And, we've just been best friends ever since. We've been following each other on Instagram ever since. And, Michelle, I just want to say, like, you inspire me so much every single day, your consistency, and everything like that. And I just want to say, like, this is my pleasure to be on this call with you guys, and really just to do this. So I know that this is, your guys' business hours and different stuff like that. So I'm going to make it, short, sweet, simple, to the point with this. But I also want to give you guys a lot of value here today. I just had an in-person meeting at the crib. So I was like, it was 5 minutes ago, and I was like, you guys got to get out. I didn't even sign them up. I was like, you guys got to go. I got a big webinar I got to do. So I've been looking forward for this one for a while. I like to say, guys, my name is Drake Denison. I'm 23, 24 years young. And, I've been doing this industry almost 5 years now. I've been a part of the industry. And, when I met Michelle at A&MP, it was probably my second year, coming on my third. And, I felt like I was still new at the time. But at the same time, I also had to realize how, we walked into the building, and, I was enthralled. I've always loved the industry. Ever since my first week, I always tell this story to my team. But my first week when I dropped out of college, I fell in love with this industry. I come from a family of, drugs, domestic violence. My mom is my biggest motivation. My dad died in high school, my freshman year of high school. So, me and my mom grew really close together. And, my mom's been through a lot of domestic violence, different stuff like that. I lived with my grandparents for a period of time. And, cops in my crib every single week, fighting and just all that different types of stuff. So, I was never accepted by the popular kids, if you may say that. But I'm glad that I never was. God never wanted me to be a part of any crew. He wanted me to go through the struggles and the trials and the tribulations really young, so that I could go a different path. And really, I think entrepreneurship and what we do in this network marketing industry, I made an Instagram post about this week, but it's so funny how you sit across from someone and you're like, yeah, man, you're so mature. And, man, you've gone through, you're like, yo, you've gone through some struggles in life, haven't you? And, usually, it's always like, yeah, I've been through some struggles. So all of us, we might not say, share the same skin color or gender or where we live, but we all share similar backgrounds that we've all been through, some trials and tribulations. And that's why we have the grit and the tenacity to really do this industry. You know, this industry isn't easy. It's a very hard industry to really be in. And honestly, just to even get to the top 10%, 5% of the industry, you know, me and Michelle, we go to A&P and stuff, and you see people making $1 million a month and 10 million a month. And you're like, man, I just wonder if I'll ever get there. That's what I used to think, at least. And I think one of the easiest things that I've really done is really gone and hit 6 figures in this industry now. But the hardest thing that it took me to do was to really believe in myself that I could do it. You know, I think a lot of the times our environment really holds us down. Our story, our past holds us down. And I think what a lot of us need to do is, you know, we need to get out of that past and cut off anything from that past to really get to a future self of ours. I live in Miami now. I moved away from Texas, so I cut off a whole, feelings and, just, childhood and everything to move out here. And my business has thrived the past few months of traveling. I've been to Texas once this year, so it's pretty crazy. But, my story is, it's pretty basic. You know, after high school, I went and played college football for 1 year. My grandma passed away in college, and that's actually when I found network marketing. I did a health and wellness company. I'm not going to say the name, but I didn't even know what network marketing was when I did it. I bought it with my football scholarship money, and I was like, man, I just want the car. You know what I mean? I was like, I just want a car. And, I was like, cool. Nobody bought anything from me. I spent all my money, and no one bought anything from me. And I scrolled past one of my friends' Snapchat or Instagram stories one day, and he was doing trading, and I was like, man, what is that? And I messaged him, and I never got started because I didn't have the money. But, I stopped doing the health and wellness. And, 6 months later, my mom's house burnt down. My grandma passed away. And my grandma passed away, and I was like, man, she was the rock for my family. She was the one where holidays, she was getting the family together. And when she passed, I was like, man, I got to come home. So, for me, I kissed my football dreams goodbye. I kissed my college dreams goodbye to come home and take care of my family, and I think that was probably the hardest decision of my life, but it was also the easiest decision of my life. I was like, my family's my everything. It always has been. And I think that's why this industry is so easy for me, because really we're just creating a family aspect with our teams and our organizations. You know what I'm saying? So, me and Cash, my mentor, he's in the other room, this is our everything. This business is our whole entire life. We don't do anything outside of this. We don't have friends outside of this. So, I'm pretty sure y'all are similar to me. So when I came home, my first day, I was like, well, if I'm coming home and I got to work, I might as well try this trading thing. You know what I mean? So got started in it. And, I don't know if any of y'all are like me, but the minute you start entrepreneurship, life just comes at you, demons and, your car breaks down and your alternator blows up and, you lose your job or just something happens to you on your route of entrepreneurship. And I think when you start asking God for bigger things in life, he's like, okay, well, I'm going to test you. You can't be trusted with blessings in this life unless you're tested in this life. So I think a lot of the times we run from tribulations, we run from trials. But through this last 4 years, I've really, prayed for more trials. I've been like, yo, keep bringing them on because I know you're preparing me for something much bigger, keep pouring my cup out so that I can keep refilling it and get a larger cup, one of those 44 ounce from the gas station. You know what I'm saying? So, 6 months into the business, I had no success. My mom, I got a call one day, my mom's house burnt down with her inside of it. I think she was, on something, I don't know. That's for her to tell. And I get a call, my dogs are missing, my mom's house is burnt down, everything like that. And it was a horrible time of my life. This was, around the time I was getting confident in the business, and then my whole life just shifted. We had to move in with our granddad. And, at the time, my granddad just wasn't doing good. His wife was gone, everything like that. So moved in with my granddad, and that's when my family really, you ever had the 3 hotheads in your family move into a building together? It was not good. And, so the cops would come every other day. And every single night I would pull into the driveway, back it up, and I'd sit there every night just working on my computer from probably 7 p.m. to 10 a.m., working on the business and trading. And I kissed all my friends goodbye. You know, I didn't talk to anybody, and I went head first into the business. And about 3 months after that, my granddad court-ordered us out of his house. Cops came, pulled, and yanked us literally out of the house. This was the turning point in my career. You know, the reason why I'm saying this story, when your back is against the wall and you have nowhere to go but forward, that's when you're really, you're really tested to see who you are in this industry. And I'm blessed that it was at a young age for me. And when I saw the person who took care of me my whole life turn on me and give me to the cops, it was a really big turning point in my life where I was like, man, blood doesn't also always make you family. It's loyalty. Blood doesn't always make you family. It's loyalty. And I think that actually made me gave me a different perspective on life, was the people that are actually my family in life are the people that are here for me and loyal to me. And I think that, you know, that just is what it is. So the next year, it was the hardest year of my life. I saw my mom sleep outside of O'Reilly's Auto Parts, Auto Zones. I was couch to couch the next year, living on my friend Eric's house, on his couch. And that's when I really built the foundation of my business. We went to this pancake house every night from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m., trading every night. This woman named Lisa gave us free short stack coupons. I was working valet, but all my money was going towards trading. So I didn't have really any money to eat. And I would pull up to my mom in Dallas, and I'd see her on the street, outside of homeless shelters, different stuff like that. And I mean, guys, it's a horrible feeling, especially when you don't have enough money to get her an apartment or something like that. So I got an apartment 6 months after that. And, I took my mom off the street, but it was just bad. And my mom battles mental illnesses and stuff. So it's not just, Drake, why don't you help her? Some guys, sometimes our family situations can't be explained to other people. So don't try to do it. So she ran away one day, and this was when I was like, okay, cool. And this was a turning point in my life as well, I was like, the people that are closest to me, my environment, because your environment is literally the reason, and your environment shapes your future. Let's just say that. Your environment shapes your future. And, I started to be like, man, I've got to give my mom's, to take care of her. I got to give that up to God and go do my thing. It's been 2.5 years in this business, no success. And I need to get away from her. And, she's got to go do her thing. I got to go do my thing. So I moved into a trade house, and we started to run home events every single week at this trade house. Nobody would show up the first 3 months. And, just to be real, every single day I would wait on a call. I would be crying in the middle of the night, like waiting on a call from my mom, like, yo, your mom's, passed away. Yo, this. So it was the roughest time of my life, but it was also the start of my business. And I think every single day I'd watch people join the business and quit, watch the business, come to the house at the home event and be like, okay, cool. Yeah, I might do this. And I'm like, yo, some of us don't have a choice. You know what I mean? Some of us don't have a choice. This is all that we have in life. And, I think that there's a difference between wanting to get success in this business. And the difference is there's some people that need success in this business. And it hits different. You can feel the passion. You can feel the drive. And when you're presenting the opportunity to people, and you can literally hear it when you're like, yo, bro, like, this is the starting price and this is our product, instead of like, yeah, man, so, this is our product and you can do it if you want to. That's not that, like, that's how I started this business off. But after my trials and tribulations, that's when I started to get the passion, get the drive, and I started to present different, get a different confidence. And just to be real, I exploded this business my 3rd year in. I moved in with my mentor after the trade house, and I was making about $1,000 per month. And this is when I met Michelle at A&P, different stuff. And my mentor was making $5,000 a month. So the reason why your environment is everything. In 3 months of me moving in with my mentor, I matched his income. So I was making $5,000 a month just by moving in with my mentor. And I think because I was constantly surrounded by him. And we have this saying in my organization of stalking your mentor. And this is where it came from. I always tell people, stalk your mentor. Do not leave your mentor's side. At nighttime, Cash would be on a FaceTime. I'd put my ear on the wall. If he was doing a webinar, I'd barge into his room and sit on the bed while he was doing a webinar. I don't have a friend relationship with him sometimes. If we're talking like some homies, Well, we're talking like homies, but the minute he's on a FaceTime, the minute he's talking business, I'm listening. My notepad's out. You feel me? And not a lot of people, it's called law of familiarity. And not a lot of people can have that boundary with their mentor. But I know that that person is the direct person that's going to get me to the next level of success. He has what I want. So anytime that it's business, I'm listening. I'm watching how he's walking. I'm watching how he's walking. I'm watching how he's talking, how he's dressing. Okay, I'm watching at what time he goes to sleep. What time does he wake up? Okay, I would sit in there and I literally just listen to him, like just toss and turn all night, you know, studying stuff for the organization and researching stuff for the organization, talking to my team in the middle of the night. And why is he talking to my team in the middle of the night and I'm going to sleep? That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So I learned a lot just by moving in with him. And now we live together in Miami. You know what I mean? So around that time, he went from $5,000 a month to $25,000 a month, which is now $50,000 a month. And I've shot up to Chairman 10, which is the 6-figure rank in my company. And after that, we moved to Miami. So, you know, guys, I think one of the biggest things is, you know, it was slow for us. We were the underdogs in the whole entire industry. You know, we watched all of our friends go and hit 6 figures 2 to 3 years before any of us. And while we were sitting there working bar jobs, working valet, I remember working a bar job, literally presenting the opportunity on my Instagram, and the people that follow me on Instagram come into the bar while I was cleaning the floors and the toilets. You feel me? So I think, you know, the biggest thing was I learned humility in the process as well. Humility is going to be a biggest thing as well. Inside of this, I know, Michelle, I remember your story. You were presenting to your small town, and what was it? You lived, was it a trailer? What is that, like, what, like, where were you lit, like, and you would present and everyone in your city knew you. You know what I'm saying? And you were like, boom, and that's how you got out. And I think that the biggest thing is a lot of people can't take that extra step, but I think what's going to get you past that extra step is putting your back against the wall, okay? Putting your back against the wall instead of, oh, I want this industry. No, I need success in this industry. And I think it doesn't always have to be trials and tribulations. Sometimes it can be your mental state, tricking yourself every single day that, yo, I'm going to make myself, okay, cool. I'm not living in a house anymore. Okay, cool. I might be in my house, but I'm not in my house. Okay, cool. I might be in a good family, but I'm not in a good family. I might have money in my bank account, but I'm gonna work like I have no money in my bank account. Okay, and I think you need to trick yourself every single day into that aspect, into that mindset. And people are gonna call you crazy, but that's how you go make some crazy ass money. I'm gonna be real. You gotta be a little psycho. You gotta be a little crazy in this industry to really go and get to the next level. Okay, any top earner I know is a little bit crazy. Okay. So that's my story. Now, the next thing I want to get into is going to be really how to build this business, how to launch it to the top. That's a little bit of mindset for you guys. You know, next thing, and this is what I want to really, you know, all of you guys are leaders on this call. I'm pretty aware, Michelle, right? Everyone's a leader here. It's not a team call. Cool. So with leaders, I keep it real, guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the backbone to your business. You guys are the ones that people call you at night, and you got to put your problems. I think one of the biggest things that we have to understand is anybody that comes into our business, guys, is going to be from a certain mindset, okay? Anybody that comes into our business is going to be from a certain mindset. So what we are supposed to do inside of this industry, okay, is we're supposed to be mindset changers. We shift mindsets, okay? And one of the biggest things when people join network marketing is they don't understand how to run this business like a business, okay? They don't understand how to run this business like a business, okay? The biggest thing is a whole 8 hours of the day is planned out, but once we get to our okay? Am I good? Is my connection okay?
You're breaking up just a little bit.
Okay.
Right before the 8 hours thing.
Okay, cool. Are you on the Wi-Fi? Okay, cool. Dude. Yeah. You move to Miami, you get the worst Wi-Fi, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People are like, man, you making this much money, you ain't got no Wi-Fi? That shit crazy. But let me know if I'm good. Everyone's off the Wi-Fi. So, you know, I think one of the biggest things, like I said, is when anybody comes into my business, family, I make sure that we change their mindset of how to run this business like a business. You know, this isn't really network marketing. This isn't, you know, in my industry, this isn't trading. You're coming here to be an entrepreneur, okay? And one thing that entrepreneurs have to do is they have to understand that this is a franchise, okay? You're a franchise owner, and when you have other business partners join under you, some join as customers, some join as business owners. I'm sure I don't know how your company works exactly, but I'm sure that that's how it is. So when the minute that someone upgrades to business owner, that you have to understand that you're now scaling your business, okay? You're scaling multiple businesses. It's like owning a mom and pop shop. If you want to scale your mom and pop shop, then you have to have this thing called a system, okay? And that's what I'm going to talk about for a minute. Is going to be your system, okay? Write this down. It's not what works, it's what duplicates, okay? It's not what works, it's what duplicates. Okay, it's not about having the most pretty system. It's not about having the most perfect website. It's about having what can someone that's basic come in and do that's duplicatable, okay? Duplicatable, all right? And I think one of the biggest things is we run this business, and a lot of times we're like, yo, man, well, you know, I want to do this on Instagram, and I want to have my own website, and I want to do this on the launch, and I want to do, and it's like, well, it's not about you anymore when you join this business. It's about other people and what's duplicatable. I have a lot of people come in here and they're like, well, I want to create my own group chat. Okay, well, if you want to go reinvent the wheel, go and reinvent your own business, because we've been through 4 years of trials and tribulations, okay? It's about the simplistic idea of it. In our business, in 4,000 people in our business, we have an organization of 4,000 people in ATMs. There's one group chat, one. We don't have 90 chats with 5 leadership chats. It's one group chat for all 4,000 people. So it might be someone come in like, yo, well, we need this and I need this and I need this. No, because that's not duplicatable. You're not going to have someone that's new come in and understand that all these different group chats and all these different this and all these different presentations, okay? It is what is duplicatable inside of your business, okay? Now, one of the biggest things is, you know, I like to say, when you come in and start this business, okay, the initial foundation of your business is going to be the hardest to get, okay? It's going to be the hardest to get. At first, you're going to start off self-employed, okay? But then you want to go up to become a business owner. You want to go up to become a business owner. You know, let's say, you know, but when you're the only business owner inside of your organization, okay, then you have to understand that you are the self-employed person. You're the person that's going into the barbershop every single day, putting in 16 hours of work to build the foundation. You got to make the rent every single month. You got to make the rent every single month. So you have to be the person that's putting in the time on Instagram, putting in the time recruiting, putting in the time to do this, okay? The minute when you have other business owners inside of your organization, now you're becoming the person that's running the building, and you have other barbers in there cutting hair for you. But until you get there, you have to run your business like a business, because people don't come in and always do what you say. Write this down. People never come in and do what you say. People only come in and do what you do. They only come in and do what you do, okay? I never get on webinars and say anything that I don't believe in. I never get on webinars and say anything that I don't do myself, okay? I never do, because it's stupid. It doesn't even make sense, okay? I am all lit up in here, man. I got the ring lights ready. I told you I'm good. I'm doing this for you guys, right? So I think one of the biggest things is when you start to scale your business, okay? When you start to scale your business, let's say someone's under you and you're scaling your business, okay? There's going to be 4 different phases of your business, okay? 4. Number 1 is going to be the launch. Number 2 is going to be scale. Number 3, sustain. Number 4, retain. Okay? This is how I went and I hit 6 figures. This is how I went and hit 6 figures. Okay? The most important part of your business is this thing called the launch process. Okay? Now, I don't know what kind of launch process you guys have, but I know that whatever you have, it needs to be simple and duplicatable. Okay? When someone comes into our business, we have a launch on a PowerPoint. Okay. So let's say a new business owner joins today or a new customer. Okay. If they introduce someone to the business in their first hour, they can do the launch themselves because it's on a PowerPoint. Okay. We want to get people and push them off the diving board as fast as possible. It's called creating a leader. Creating a leader. It's cool if you're doing 8 presentations a day, but you want to have people under you that are also doing 8 presentations a day. Okay. Now, how do they do their presentations? They need to have a simplistic system. Okay. Keep your system simple. KISS. Okay. Keep it stupid simple. Okay. Now, in this launch process, what you want to do, and this is the next thing I'm going to go over, is going to be culture. Okay. You want to create a culture of speed. Okay, you want to create a culture of speed. Okay, what our first rank in our company is Platinum 150, so that's 3 customers. Okay, we set a goal in our organization. Okay, I told you, Michelle, I'm not coming with this fluff. I'm giving you the juice. Okay, this isn't no fluff. Okay, this is literally how, if I was doing a webinar for India right now in my business, I'd be doing the same thing. So when we have people come in, we set a goal for them to hit the first rank in their first 7 days. 7 days. So when you come in, okay, in our business thing that a lot of us do in our company is people come in and they're like, well, I just want to trade. And we're like, well, you didn't come in here and tell me what you want to do, baby. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't come in and tell me. I'm here to get you to the next level of success. Okay. So this launch is where we set the expectation of speed. Okay, we set the expectation of speed. All right. Now, what does this do inside of someone's mind? What does this do inside of someone's mind? Once they're like, okay, cool, Platinum 150 in 7 days. This is now what's called the expectation. Okay, if you want to lead teams of thousands plus, guys, you have to be able to set expectations inside of your organization. When someone comes in, and let's say you have a leader that's not as confident as you, okay, it's kind of like, me and Cash were talking the other day, and it's like, if I go down on that street right now, and I drive on the street, what is the expectation already for me? I got to stay below 70 miles an hour. I got to stay below 70 miles an hour. But why? Because that's the expectation that's been given me my whole life. So when someone comes into your culture, what is the expectation that they're giving? And they, by law, see what I mean? By law, have to abide by the expectation of the culture. Okay.
Breaking up.
You put a game plan together. Yo, guys, new goal, 7 days. Okay. Now everyone comes into your organization, 7 days. Now you do a whole wide team call and you're like, guys, 7 days. And this is the new goal. Let's hit it. One person hits it. Y'all ever heard of the 4-minute mile? No one thought the mile was possible to do in 4 minutes until one person did it. And then you praise that person and hundreds of people followed after that. So the minute that someone comes into your business and does that 7-day goal, now it's possible for thousands after that. Okay. So that's going to be the launch process. Now what happens is this launch, it needs to be on some type of duplicatable. And they join, let's say, I might need to be host. Michelle, could you make me host or co-host?
1 second. You want to share your screen?
Yeah, I just want to share it real quick.
Yeah, yeah, I'll turn it on. Whoops. Maybe I will. Hold on.
No, you're good. I really want to break this part down because this is important.
Great.
You guys are leaders.
Drake, did you see the launch becomes duplicatable, which is then the scale, like because other people can do it?
You said what?
You broke up a little bit. So as the launch, the expectations are set, so then it's duplicatable, and that's what scale is?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So that's why it's scalable, is because anybody new that comes in can do it. Okay. So there's going to be 3 levels. All right. Number 1 is this is going to be levels of duplication. Okay. Okay. Number 1 is I do, you watch. Okay. 2 is we do together. Okay. 3 is you do, I watch. Okay. So when someone new comes in and they're launching somebody, I'm going to do the first one for them while they watch. Okay. So let's say here's me. Okay. I have my best friend join. Can y'all see this? Michelle, can people see this?
Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it.
Okay. My best friend joins, not boyfriend. Okay. My best friend joins. And now let's say in the first hour, okay, he's like, hey man, I got someone that's interested. Okay. Boom. And he joins as well. Now my thing is I want to start building my best friend as a leader. Okay. Now the biggest thing that what we always do, and it's fine because all of us do it, is guys, we want to do everything ourselves. We want to do everything ourselves in the business to get the highest level of quality. Guys, when you scale your business, you're going to lose quality. That's why mom and pop shops never scale. You're going to lose quality, but you have to be okay with it because you're creating a culture of speed. Okay. So when you come down here, okay, let's say this best friend, now what you're going to do is he's going to launch half of it. Okay. And I might do the first half and he might do the first half. I might do the second half. Okay. Then the second one, okay, let's say he signs up someone tomorrow. Okay. The second one, what are we doing? We're doing it together. Okay. So he might do the whole thing. I might come off the end and, clarify anything or whatever. Clarification, boom, 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 helping him out. Maybe he stumps up somewhere, but now he's uncomfortable and I'm uncomfortable too. And we all know that growth is outside of the comfort zone. Okay. So now the third one, okay, let's say he signs up someone the next day. The third one is he's doing it by himself. I'm overlooking this transaction or this launch, etc. in the business. Now what I have is I have a self-sustainable leader, and this allows me to go down to the next step of what I'm about to show you guys, which is called sustaining and retaining. Okay. Retaining is relationship. Okay. Retaining is simply relationship. Sorry, I'm mumble jumble on here. Retaining is relationships. Okay. Sustaining is having that constant growth. Okay. So your best friend, when he joins and he's confident because he's able to launch, he's able to recruit phase 1 like you. Okay. Then what happens is now that guy's a leader that's sustaining your business's growth. Retaining though is what you need to focus on. Okay. Hold up. Okay. Okay. Retaining is what you guys need to focus on. Okay. Because retaining is purely relationship based. Okay. You have people come into your business, let's say under your best friend, right? Under your best friend. Now what's going to happen is these people will fall off unless they have a certain relationship inside of your business with you. Okay. With you. Now let's say all these arrows are gone. Okay. Now let's say these 3 people are in their first week inside of the business. Okay. Now the thing is, what we do is sometimes we only talk to our best friend because they're what? In momentum. Okay. Now we're like, okay, cool. You're busy. Update me, update. Right. But then what we do is we lose focus of these 3 people that are under them. Okay. These are your main objective inside of exactly taprooting, Michelle. These are your main objective inside of your organization, because this person is not going to quit on you. These people are going to quit on you. Okay. Now what happens is you're just redoing the process of levels of duplication. And now you're creating this person into someone that duplicates, and you're building this person as a leader. Okay. And then now that allows you as the leader to come down here and understand these bottom people are now what you want to retain, because this person isn't going to quit because he has somebody in the business. When I played college football, and this might be funny to you guys. I've never said this on a webinar like this, but he used to tell some of the athletes to go have a kid because they would be more responsible in life, and they'd stop partying. They'd stop doing weird stuff. So the minute that someone brings someone inside of your organization, those people are 100% less likely to quit just because they have someone in the business. So where does your relationship need to go? Not with the person that's in momentum, all the way at the person down at the bottom. Okay. Now what are your leaders seeing you do? They're seeing you work. Never ask for permission to go down and build a relationship with someone in your business. Never, ever, 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 ever. Guys, you do this and you get a whiteboard, you plan all of this out, you will go hit any rank inside of this company that you want. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to get over is Instagram. Okay. Instagram is going to be the next thing, and I'm done after this because I want you guys to retain the information. Instagram is going to be the biggest thing. This is your number one objective inside of this business, is building your Instagram. Okay. I did a meeting an hour ago with these people, and I was like, yo, the biggest thing about this is a franchise. Okay. But in a franchise, if I owned a McDonald's, my advertising would be billboards. It'd be TV ads. Okay. Not in here though. What do we pay for advertising? $0. We pay nothing to advertise on Instagram. Okay. So what you want to do is understand that your Instagram is your advertising. So you need to take your profile more seriously. Okay. Make this your own billboard. Okay. If you go look at my Instagram, what's the first thing you look at? My profile picture, my bio. Okay. You might be like, well, I've heard this before. Okay. Well, it's the basics. So you need to hear it over and over and over until it's perfected. Okay. Your billboard. Okay. Your bio, your profile picture. Make sure your profile picture is high quality. Okay. Profile is high quality. Okay. In any of my cities in my organization. Hold on. Okay. Any city in my organization, guess what? They're going and taking content days. Okay. They're going out as a culture. They're building it as a family, and they're taking pictures of each other. Okay. There's no excuse not to take pictures. There's no excuse not to build your Instagram inside of this platform. It is your only job. Don't go to Snapchat, LinkedIn, all this other crap, because it's not duplicatable. Okay. Hold on. My laptop's about to die. Okay. It's not duplicatable. Whoa. Sorry, guys. I'm so unorthodox. Your boy, laptop dying, all this crap. Okay. But it's a leaders webinar, so we're on here. Okay. We're on here. So there's no excuse. Okay. But the thing on Instagram, what you want to do is you want to take full advantage of Instagram. Why? Because this is how you taproot as well. Okay. Now, this is some sauce I don't usually give out. Okay. The minute someone new joins my business, okay, what are the two markets that we build in? Do any of you guys know? The two markets. Two markets that we build in. Hint, it's a temperature.
I'm saying cold and warm.
Warm and cold, okay? So the thing is, what is a warm market? The warm market are people that like, trust, know, and respect us, correct? And we all know that this is the best market to build in because it's speed. So if we want to build a culture of speed, we need to build a culture of building inside of the warm market. Now, what we do on the launch is we have some people come in, and on the launch, they create a top 10 list, okay? So we're like, yo, create a top 10 list. We don't ask them if they want to. We tell them, yo, man, create a top 10 list. You're launching your business. You're a business owner now. Okay, so when you're launching your business, who are the top 10 people in your life that you do it with? Now what I do is I'm like, okay, out of this 10, who's the go-to? Who's got a job? Because if they have a job, they have money. Okay, who's serious? Okay, is he available right now? The most important words that are in my organization right now, the most two important words are the words right now. Culture of speed, culture of right now. Yo, when are we launching it? Right now. When are we taprooting? Right now. When do I post? Right now. When do I do this training? Right now. Michelle hit me up. Yo, can you do this training? I said, yes, I'll do it right now. I'm right. Everything is right now. You have to build yourself as a machine of everything immediately inside of this business. Because why? That little separation of time is what's killing you inside of this business. Someone launches, oh, well, we're going to do their launch tomorrow. No. If anybody in my team signs someone up tonight and launches them tomorrow, we're like screaming on the phone at them. It's not good, okay? So now the thing is, let's say on this Instagram, what do we want to do? They're coming over from an employee mindset, and I want to take them to an entrepreneur mindset. So don't expect people to be able to build their Instagram right away. Show them how to build their Instagram right away. Okay? Walk them through the process. Stop getting mad at your team for doing stuff when it's a process of getting through it. Okay? You're building leaders inside of this business. Is your organization leadership driven? Okay? Now on this Instagram, the biggest thing, this is the most biohack ever. Okay? On the launch, what I'll do is I'll add the person on Instagram, and their top 10 list is people that are inside their own head. But what on their Instagram is so beautiful? I'll get to your question in a minute. All those people on their Instagram watch their stories and their posts. So what's the warm market? People that like, trust, know, and respect you. So every person on that Instagram is their warm market. So you help them work through it. Yo, how do you know Sherry? How do you know Craig? Oh, cool. You know him from high school? Okay, cool. Do you have a close relationship with him? Let's send him a message real quick. Reply to his story. Let me show you how to do it. You're walking through these people on how to do every step. You're building leaders, building leaders, building leaders. A lot of people don't teach like this, guys. This is not mainstream information. This isn't some Eric Worre shit. I'm gonna be real. Like this is how you get down to the nitty gritty building. We built organizations from the mud, like from the dirt, over and over and over and over and over. Okay. What was your question? So if we don't have an Instagram, can we do this with Facebook? Yes. Facebook is fine. Facebook is more than doable. And yeah, my dude, I love you. I love you too. Okay. So on this Instagram, okay, 240 followers, 24 likes, 3 comments. What I'll do is I'll go into their Instagram. Okay, cool. I'll go through their likes. I might add all the people on the likes. If it's Facebook, I might go through all the comments, add all the people in their Facebook. Be like, yo, how do you know Sherry? Oh, great. Well, I'm talking to her already. I'm already down there. I'm not even asking. I'm already talking to her already. It's funny, man. She's interested in the business. Let's sign her up. Okay? I'm already talking to her. You don't need to ask me. I'm already doing it. Okay? I'm already doing it. Okay? How do you know Jay? Oh, great. Jay? That's your best friend? Well, great. He's interested. Plug me in. I mean, bro, you know what I mean? I call it the power of 2. Okay? If someone sees, Michelle, remind me, it's makeup, right? Y'all sell makeup? So if someone sees Michelle on their story selling makeup, and then they see Jennifer the next day selling makeup, now it's 2 people. Their interest wasn't peaked with just 1, but now it's peaked with 2. Now they're like, wait, I've seen this before. Okay? So you go through all those people, add. And what I do is I react to all their stories. I might just send them a quick message. I do it to Michelle all the time. I'm like, boom, react. You know what I mean? I'm like, I just want to keep my head. I want to keep my face in your mind. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm your best friend now. Okay? I actually do it genuinely to Michelle. Like, I'm like, yo, you're my best friend. But this is what I do all day through Instagram. I'm like, boom.
You froze.
What?
There you are.
My bad. Sorry. Just work with me, guys. Work with me.
You're
okay?
good.
You want to do this with your newest customers, okay? Newest customers. And, you know, to end this, to get to the end, guys, you know, this is how you're going to spark momentum inside of your business right now, okay? You can start by any day. The most beautiful quote I've ever heard is, it doesn't matter what happened yesterday, 5 days ago, 5 years ago, or 10 years ago. You can make one decision tomorrow to create momentum inside of your business. And I think when you have a new game plan like this and you know how to create speed inside of your organization, don't think about what's happened in the past. Just think about what's going to happen in the future. And it takes one customer to come into your business tomorrow to now attack with speed and attack the correct way. Okay. So I mean, I don't know if y'all have any questions on any of that stuff. You know, I think, you know, the biggest thing is really just letting time do its thing with you guys. Once you know how to build the social media, once you know how to attack taprooting, once you know how to build leaders, and now time will either expose or promote you. So let time promote you guys instead of exposing your flaws. Be real, be just. And I think one of the biggest things that you guys have is you have an amazing leader with Michelle that's able to show that her weaknesses are her strengths. And every single one of you guys on your Instagram, just document your life, document your weaknesses. And then people will come into your Instagram and add you. And they'll be like, oh, this is a real ass fucking person. Let me love this person. Let me get to know this person. And now you're creating an audience based off real shit instead of just fake lifestyle. People don't care about that. People care about the real stuff. You know what I'm saying? So expose your life, expose your weaknesses. And what you'll show someone like me is you'll be like, yo, I can do it too. If you're just fake, people won't believe that they can do it. But if you're real, show them you're working. Show them you're building a business while you're working 3 jobs. And now they'll be like, oh man, you're doing that? Well, I can do this too. Okay? And that's when you're going to motivate people way more than money, cars, penthouses. I don't care about this penthouse. I'm leaving on tour tomorrow at 6 a.m. to go on a month-long tour, sleeping on couches and floors. Like, that's what I like. That's what people get motivated from. I'm in there to go into the rooms where people aren't living in the penthouses, just to get them to the penthouses, to show them that it's fake. Show them that it's not real. Show them that the process is everything. Show them that the passion and the grind is everything. The process is everything. It's the game. We fell in love with this industry for the game, not for the money and the cars. Get away from that. Get away from that, because once the money hits, you're going to be like, damn, the process was the fun thing. Building this family was the fun thing. Building this I'm going to be real. Some of y'all on this call probably don't even appreciate each other enough. Like, I'm going to be real. Like, y'all don't show enough love for each other. Y'all don't sit and call each other every day. Like, y'all need to have more gratitude for each other on this call, because soon this call will be 100 leaders all making 6 figures. And you'd be like, damn, the fun times was when we were on the webinars when none of us were there. I'm going to be real. This is the fun times in your business. Okay. So I love you guys. Any questions? I'll take questions, and I'm ready to rock. I love you guys.
Thank you. Listen, I've got to say this. You are like, he's probably the only person I watch every day. I don't even do the scroll shit. I don't have time, okay? But I watch his stories every day because he gets it. He's one of the only human beings that I've ever spoken to that gets it, really freaking gets it. And if you don't take that tip about go in there and add them all, you just missed the boat. Like, you missed the boat. I appreciate you so much. Anybody got questions? Oh my gosh, I'm just so grateful. I told them, listen, I talked you up real big. I'm like, listen, we've had Jesse Lee Ward, we've had Lisa Grossman, Marina Simone, Simon Chan, Ray Higdon. I'm like, this is probably going to be my favorite one.
I'm about the raw shit, guys.
You're so good. I just love you so much. I appreciate your time.
I love you.
If we have a question, I can't read. Somebody read that.
Can we DM when we reflect on this info? I appreciate it. Of course.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
When we reflect on this info. Add me on Instagram. Y'all can DM me anytime. Give my number. FaceTime me at any time.
I told them your Instagram. They're all going to be stalking you now. It's going to be awesome.
Good.
But for real, they need to, because that's what everybody needs to do. You give me, like, I work every freaking day.
Oh, I know.
But I don't care how tired I am. If I watch your shit, I want to go do stuff way much more. I'm just like, okay, like, it's almost like a challenge. I got to go.
Think about how many people watch your guys' stuff. The same way you watch mine is the same way people that aren't even in your business watch your guys' stuff, and you don't even think you're an inspiration, but every single one of you guys are an inspiration. Even to people that you don't even understand, they're just too scared to reach out. And the minute they get back to their story, now that they haven't, that now you're in their DMs, and now they're like, man, I've been wanting to talk to this person. Guys, like, it's just, guys, this business is, I really think, guys, I'm in love with this business. Like, I truly am. Like, I love this thing to my core. I'm not special. Like, I shouldn't have been here, guys. And I think one of the biggest things is this industry made me into someone special, and all of us are supposed to be here. All of us are supposed to be here. Like, don't take this for granted. Like, this is the most special industry you've ever been in your life. Like, stop fucking taking this for granted. Like, this is an amazing industry. And like, I think one of the biggest things is show gratitude for life in general. Like drinking water, like having money. Like, I know y'all do this. I'm just like off the heart. I've been putting my heart on my sleeve lately. Like, guys, this is like, I don't know what I'd be doing outside of this. And Michelle probably isn't either. You know what I mean? Like, what would we do outside of this? Like, I'm an idiot. Like, your boy is not smart. Like, I'm like, I needed this. And other people do too, you know, like, so, man, Michelle, you motivate me, girl. Like, thank you. This is crazy. Like, 4 years, you know. Now we're on webinar.
We're going to be legends. Like, we're going to be legends. There will people be talking about us 100 years from now.
Uh-huh.
I promise.
You are on the big stages. I was like, I want to be on speaking at A&MP. I'm like, man.
Let me tell you, I will straight put in the word for you. If you want to do it, I will get you.